Hey everybody, Jason from Trendify here, and today we're going to cover one of my favorite foot in the door strategies to help you go out and get clients as soon as you start signing up for HighLevel. And that particular foot in the door strategy is the social media posting tool, or sometimes it's called the social planner in HighLevel. And the reason that we're going to offer foot in the door strategies is because it's something simple that business owners understand, something that they need, and something that they're willing to pay for, which is what we're trying to do in the first 30 days is get some money flowing into the company. So what is the social media posting tool? Basically, the social media posting tool is one of the best features in HighLevel, in my opinion. It allows you or your customers to go out and schedule posts on all of their social media posting platforms at the same time. So Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter or X, Google and TikTok, and soon to be YouTube as well. I'm sure that's on the roadmap very soon. And we'll be able to basically have all the social media posting platforms available in one simple tool, and it makes it really easy to do. So HighLevel is a one-stop shop, and that means you can get rid of Hootsuite, Buffer, Edgar, any of those other tools that you're using to schedule social media posts, and your clients can as well. Now, why should we offer this? Why is this an important tool to offer? Well, our whole goal in the first 30 days is, again, to cover our expenses of HighLevel. Then we're free to start experimenting on what's a different niche that we want to try, our offers, our price points, our logos, our websites. All that stuff can come after our expenses are covered, because it's very easy in the early days to get caught up in doing all these things that don't make any money, but we think they're important before we start reaching out to people. And that's one of the biggest mistakes I made in the early days, is trying to do all these things that didn't really have big importance because I needed to get some money coming in. And that's what I want you to do as well. So these foot in the door strategies and offers that we're going to create are something that every business owner can understand and they're willing to pay for, which is why we're offering them first and keeping it very simple. Now, why is this an easy tool to sell? Well, two of the biggest reasons that business owners don't post consistently on social media is, number one, they don't know what to post. And number two, they don't have the time to post it. So they're constantly being told they need to be everywhere and post on every single platform, but it's hard enough for a business owner to focus on one platform consistently, let alone every single one. So our tool, when we come in with our Superman cape or our Superwoman cape to save the day and say, hey, we're going to take care of all this for you. You don't have to worry about it. We're going to post on every single platform that you have for the next 30 days. And I'll show you what the offer is in just a second. But we're going to take care of all of that for you. And it's a very affordable fee. And our tool solves all of their problems on the social media front. Now, why is this easy for us to deliver to them? Because it not only needs to be easy for them to say yes, but it also needs to be easy for us to deliver to them, because we're not trying to get overwhelmed with all these different features. We want something that somebody pays us and then we can deliver that thing to them very quickly and move on to try to get another client, right? So the setup for the client takes about 2 minutes. And then for us, it takes maybe 30 minutes to an hour once you get started. And then after you get comfortable with it, you can get clients set up and fully scheduled for the next 30 days in as little as 15, 20 minutes, maybe even faster than that. So I'll show you all of that in just a minute. But we can load their account with pre-made, hundreds and hundreds of pre-made templates. And we can also use AI to create images and text and everything right inside their dashboard in their posting tool. So it really makes things a lot easier. Now, how do we sell it? How do we sell this particular service? So we have three different things that I want to talk about. Number one, the tools. The tools that we need are what? HighLevel. So if you don't have a HighLevel account, you can go to ghlfree.com and that will give you a free 30-day trial. But we also need a Canva account. A Canva is a free software that many of you probably are familiar with, but I pay for the pro version. I believe it's 10 or 15 bucks a month. It's well worth it. There's a ton of features that you can utilize in there. But if you're just starting out, you're trying to cut your expenses down to the bone, then use the free Canva tool for now and then upgrade later on. And then we need a software like Loom. Loom is a screen recording software. I'm using something called ScreenFlow right now for Mac, which is like a one-time fee. But Loom is a really easy tool to use, and I've used it, and I'm going to show you an example of how I used it in this video as well, because it allows you to record your screen and your face and then send a link out instantly to a prospect to deliver a message to them. And you can do that over and over and over again, which is going to be part of our strategy today. We also need what I call the 9-word message. Now, the 9-word message doesn't have to be 9 words, but it just helps me mentally think of a simple, short message that I'm going to send out to a bunch of potential clients. And we're either going to do this with our own email list that we already have, or if you're starting from scratch, you have nothing, you don't know anybody, then you can cold message people something similar to this. And I'm going to show you what that message is in a second and what I used when I first started. Now, the 9-word message that I use, and this again is not 9 words, but it's very short. I used a subject line that said weird question or quick question. And then I said, hi there, would you be interested in a service that posts real estate content daily for you on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn? Thanks, my name and the company name. Now, if you're targeting some other niche, obviously you change that to plumbers or roofers or restaurants or whatever right there. And again, where it said hi there, if I knew it was Jim's Plumbing, then I would reach out to Jim and say, hi, Jim. And that's how I would do that part. Now, what you can see of this message is it's very short, and I got a 1-word answer, which said yes. So I reached out to this person. Let me show you how I reached out to them. So I went and found their social media profile to see if they've been doing anything on social media yet. And what I discovered was that I needed to record a Loom video and show them exactly what I found. So I went and found their account, then I fired up Loom, and I did a screen recording of their Facebook profile. So they see that, they want to click on it to see what I'm talking about. And I just said, hey, I noticed that you were active on social media for a while, and then you haven't posted in maybe 6 months, which is okay. I'm going to hopefully help you with that. But I just wanted to let you know that my offer is going to help you post consistently for the next 30 days on every platform: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, whatever other platforms that you have. If you only want to focus on 1 or 2, that's okay too. But the goal is to be consistent on whatever platform you want, so that once we get in the algorithm and let those platforms know that we're going to be consistently posting, then hopefully our message starts getting out to more and more people. And that's the whole goal of this 30-day system that I'm going to do for you. And I record this video. Now, one little hack with Loom is what I did is I recorded a quick little pitch video, right? And I said, I'm going to post every single day for the next 30 days on your account. I'm going to post it on these particular platforms and a little bit about myself. And then here's the price. I charge $97 a month, no contracts, you can cancel anytime. So I recorded that one individual video. Then with Loom, you can splice videos together, which is really cool. So what I did in that case is I would just tag on this little intro part. So I would have my little pitch part, and then I do, hey Kim, I just was checking out your Facebook profile. Notice you haven't posted in a while. That's okay. I'm going to show you what I can do for you and see if it's something that would benefit you. Hang on 1 second. Let me go to my other screen. Then I'd pause. I'd end that video and then splice it onto the one that I already made, so I could crank out hundreds of these videos very quickly versus having to do that same pitch over and over and over again. So hopefully that makes sense. And if you're curious, I can send a video like this to you so you can see what I was doing. Now, how much do we sell this for, right? We get a client that says, yes, we're interested. How much do we sell it for? I was charging $97 a month. Sometimes I pitched a little more than that, but I found $97 to $197 was a good price point. But I'll show you right now, there are companies that are charging way more than that and getting people to pay for it. So open your mind to what these things could actually sell for. This is a company I didn't know until today when I started making this video. It's called Freebird. They charge $99 a month for 10 social media posts. They charge $149 for 15. They charge $249 for 30. And what you'll notice over here is it's one social channel included, which is crazy. $10 a month extra for each channel. So if you can post on every single platform for them and do it for the next 30 days, in this case, that would be worth around $300 a month. So again, all we need is to cover our expenses with HighLevel. And HighLevel is charging you anywhere from $97 to $497 per month. So if you get a couple clients at $297, you're already covering your expenses. You get 3 or 4 or 5 clients at $97 or $197, you're doing pretty well. And once we have those expenses covered, then we're free, right? Then we can start finding what we really want to do with this business. Do we want to scale it up to 10,000 members? Do we want to just have a nice lifestyle business with a few hundred people doing something else? Do we want to switch to a whole new industry? That's all fine and things that we can think about later on once we're covering our expenses. So that's my whole mission, is to help you get that expense covered in the first 30 days. So assuming someone likes what we have to offer and they say yes, what do we actually do when they say yes? How do we collect the money? How do we set them up? That's what I'm going to show you right now. So first thing is I have a system of landing pages here. If you go to ghlfree.com and get a free 30-day trial, or if you've already done that, you use my link. I do have all these templates available for you, but this is just one of those examples. And basically I've created the whole website that pitches the core 4 foot in the door strategies: the missed call text back, the automated chat widget. Right now we're talking about the social media posting tool and the instant review requests. It talks about all of those on this page. Most of this is already filled out. And then obviously reviews, I want those to be unique to you, so you can fill those in with testimonials from friends or people that trust you and would recommend working with you. And here's a little spot for you to put your info. And really the design of this is to keep it very simple, very clean, and also just present you as a professional, legitimate company that you are. So we have this, and then I also have individual pages that pitch each one of these things and sends them to a place where they can check out and give you their credit card information. So all that is in that system. Now, someone says, yes, they've paid your whatever you're charging, $197 a month. All we do now is we go in and we add them as a sub account. There are ways to automate this, but I want you to know how to do this manually as well. So we click add sub account, and then we can just do blank snapshot. And we're going to manually add that business's information. So maybe it's Jim Smith abc@gmail.com, ABC Plumbing, and you just fill out this whole thing here. Takes just a couple seconds to get all this done. Let's see, United States, CA 9025. Okay, ABC Plumbing, time zone. Okay. Now that we have the account set up, we have to add a user, and that user is going to be the business owner. They can add, if it's part of your program, they can add staff and things too. That's up to you. But what we do is we switch to a sub account, and then we're going to add them as a user for their own account. So we go down to settings here, and your dashboard may look a little different than mine because I have a lot of other things that I offer in mine. But again, we're just starting very simple, and we just go to My Staff, Add Employee, and then you're going to put the same information here, Jim Smith abc@gmail.com. Put their cell phone number or a place that they can get text messages. Let's see. And then password, I typically do like a simple one like password 555 or something like that. And then I hit save. Let's do. And then I think pound, I think you have to do a character, hit save. And then Jim is going to get a login for your software. So he has his own dashboard, his own account. He only sees his information. That's what's unique about this, is you can give all unlimited businesses their own dashboard, their own login. They don't see other businesses' information or all that. They get their own, basically, software access to your platform. So now that Jim has an account, we're going to get Jim on a phone call with us, or a Zoom call preferably, where we can have him share his screen, and we're just going to walk him through step by step how to set up the social media posting account. Now, you can record a video and have them do this, but I encourage you in the early days to start reaching out to people and getting on a call with them, walking through this. And if you ever get stuck in any of the setup process, just make a note and say, you know what, I'm going to talk to my team about that and get back to you. And then you just reach out to HighLevel and ask them why this didn't work or why this button is doing this thing, get the clarification, then reach back out to Jim and get it worked out. But I did this hundreds of times when I first started, so I could work through all the different points where customers got confused that I didn't realize they were going to get confused, and also help myself understand, oh, when this happens, this is how I fix it. And then as you do it more and more, it's just really simple for you. So now that we have the account set up, I'm going to switch over to one that I have fully set up so I can show you how to do it here. Okay, so now once we have the account set up, we're going to go into the marketing tab here. And I'm going to clean this out and start from scratch so I can show you exactly how to connect these things. Okay, so when you log in with Jim on Zoom, you're going to have him share his screen and show you he's on this page. And then you're going to say, Jim, go ahead and click that Facebook icon right there. Jim's going to click it, and it's going to hopefully open up his Facebook account if he has one. And you're going to go down and find Jim's Plumbing, assuming that he has an account there. Click Add. And then let's see, you can also add groups if you want to, if he has his own Facebook group or something, you can do that. If not, just click out. Now Facebook is connected. And we have to do the same process for Instagram. So we're going to go in, log into Facebook. This sometimes takes a few seconds to do because we have to go through a new opening process here. So once this loads, then we'll actually pick that Instagram account again on here. So we have the Facebook page picked. Now we're going to pick the Instagram account. So continue as Jason. Select which Instagram business account you want to connect. If you get to a screen here where you don't see anything, it typically means that they don't have a business profile on Instagram. They just have like a creator profile or a personal profile, and you'll have to instruct them on how to convert that, which is really easy. You can find a YouTube video of that. I don't want to waste your time doing that here because it's very simple. Click Add. So these are connected. Now you'll see them showing up, and we just go through Google. If they don't have a Google profile, then you can skip that. If they don't do LinkedIn, you can skip these. This should update with a new icon soon for the X logo and TikTok. And then when YouTube comes out, it'll be here, Pinterest, and etc. So once this is here, Jim could get off the phone if you're going to do all this for him. But I do want to show you how to set up a post, and maybe you want to walk him through how to do this as well. So all we do is we click Compose New Post. And you can see you can do a post, a story, a reel. I think these for Facebook are coming soon, but Instagram, they have them. But we're going to select Instagram and Facebook. And you can do a couple things. You can post the same content on both of them, or you can customize for each channel. So I can do one post for Facebook, one post for Instagram, one post for TikTok. You can customize it there. So where do we get the content, right? I promised you that there's easy ways to get content. So one of the best ways I like to do it is just pulling stuff in from Canva. I'm also going to show you a little bit about how to use the AI tools built in here. But what we can do is go to Canva. We're going to do Instagram Square Post. And then as soon as this loads, we're going to find some of the free posts and templates that Canva already has and start using those for our first 30 days. Then later on, once you get some money flowing, maybe you want to find somebody on Etsy that has a bundle of like 500 plumbing posts or real estate posts or roofing posts or whatever audience you're reaching out to. But right now, since we're kind of dabbling in a few different industries, we're kind of working with a bunch of different types of local businesses, then we want to use just what we can get for free here or for very cheap. So let's just search for plumbing here. I'm going to see a plumbing post like this, double click it. We can change the phone number, address, all that stuff right here. Most of this stuff, put their logo if we want to on here. And then once we've done that, we hit share, download, and download this to our computer. Okay, then we'll have a little button pop up in a second that asks us where we want to save it. Let's save that to my computer. And now I'm back in here, and I'm going to hit this little image icon, or I can do video as well, but let's do image here. You can do create an image using AI. So these have been okay, but not great yet, but it's coming very soon. I think these are going to be phenomenal, the AI generated images. But for right now, we're just going to upload an image with our media library. And then we hit upload file. You can see I was already testing it earlier. I'm going to get that thing that downloaded from my computer. And once it's on here, I'm going to double click it. It's going to fill in the post here. And then now what to write, right? What to write, right? So sometimes if you get writer's block, you don't know what to write. You can use this little AI tool here, generate with AI. I'm going to say plumbing post for ABC Plumbing, right? About why people plumbing. And then plumbing, ABC, we'll do it, ABC, plumbing. Select writing tone, professional, or you can do funny, you can do whatever you want. Variations, you can see how many types of posts you want. Content links, small, hit generate, and it's going to give you some options. So you have 3 different options here because we asked it to generate 3 things. If we don't like any of those, we hit generate new content. If we like one of them, we're okay with it, then we just hit copy, continue. It fills in the post for us. So look how fast that was. And then we can either post it right now, or what I recommend is scheduling the post for the next day, right? We hit schedule post. And what I like about this, you can see it's scheduled for Facebook and Instagram. Now assume we had TikTok and Twitter and all those other places scheduled as well. The big challenge that oftentimes business owners have is if they need to reschedule something or they need to make a change, they have to log into each one of those platforms and make that change. But for us, we can literally, like say we wanted to reschedule this for a different date for some reason, we just move these posts over and they automatically reschedule for that date. Makes it super simple. If we need to edit this, we just hit the little 3 dots, hit edit, and we edit the thing that we had, hit save edits, and then that is now edited. So it makes it super simple to schedule all of our posts. Now we see we have our 1 post out of our 30 posts scheduled already. Now what's great about this is as you start doing this, you start building a library of templates so that the next time you get a plumbing client, you add the same 30 posts into their account. Obviously you change the phone number and whatever, but you already have things structured to where you can duplicate this process pretty quickly and schedule these things out. And it took me maybe 30 seconds to schedule this. So you could get a client fully scheduled on all platforms in maybe 30 minutes, right? Maybe an hour tops if you're just getting to know this. But as you get cranking and rolling, you're going to be able to load these 30 days of posts up very quickly. So now we have all that done. Okay. So what we do next is go and get new clients, right? So we start reaching out to other clients that have said yes. We start creating the Loom videos for them, and we do this process over and over and over again. So that is the overall structure of the social media posting tool. Again, keep this very simple. Don't worry, this doesn't have to be your lifetime software plan. This is just a great foot in the door strategy to get people to start paying you money quickly so that you can cover your expenses with HighLevel. And then later on, you can branch off to start doing whatever else you want. There are so many features in HighLevel that it's easy to get overwhelmed with offering all those different things. But I promise you, if you narrow down, you just focus on something as simple as this and start getting some clients in, even if you have to do the work for them for those first 5 or 10 clients, it's going to teach you a lot about the sales process and the setting up process so that when you do want to convert this to fully automated software that you don't have to deal with, somebody just signs up, pays you, and they do all the work themselves, then at least you'll know what they have to go through to make this happen. And you can find ways to make it even easier for them. Now, finally, I do want to let you know if you go to ghlfree.com, again, you can get a free 30-day trial to HighLevel. You'll land up on a screen like this, and you'll get all of my templates, all of my landing pages, like I created this software landing page for you, and I have a bunch of other content as well that I give all of my affiliates so that you can be up and running very quickly and not have to worry about setting up all this stuff. You can swap out a quick logo. It'll pre-fill in your email address and all that stuff in here so you can just start making sales very quickly. With that, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you tuning into this video. I plan on making several more foot in the door strategies like this and really just want to help you simplify the process so you can start making sales very quickly. And other than that, I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.